Hey, it's Travis, Green Valley Anglers. If you're hopping a jig like it's May and wondering why the bass are ignoring you, you've come to the right place. Welcome back to my daily tip series, 5 minutes to better bass fishing, videos every single day to put you on them. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss one. It's early February, water's climbing from the upper 30s to low 40s, but they're still sluggish as hell. A fast bait looks like a threat, not food. Now, we're going to talk about emphasizing slow motion, crawling baits at a snail's pace, football jigs or finesse worms on bottom to entice those lazy winter bass into biting. 5 minutes with your slow motion cheat sheet at the end that will make you drag slower than you think is possible and turn nibbles into thumps. Ready? Let's go. Why slow motion crawling is February's enticer? Water's starting to warm, but bass metabolism's still winter low. They won't chase or burn energy. A snail-pace drag mimics a crawdad or worm rooting slow on the bottom. Easy calories without alarm. In the transition, they're staging on structure but picky. Slow lets them inspect and commit. One good crawl can trigger a school. The pause after the move is where the magic happens. My slow motion crawling setup right now. A half-ounce football jig with a 3 to 4 inch compact crawl trailer. Love my green pumpkin, love brown. Peanut butter and jelly works good too. I love to throw it on a Shimano Expride 7'2" medium heavy with a Shimano Curado 150 and 12-pound Sunline Sniper fluorocarbon. It lets you feel every pebble. A Texas rigged 5 to 6 inch finesse worm on a 3/8 ounce tungsten. Use that same Expride Curado combo for power. A light spinning backup. I love the Mega Bass Destroyer Landsat 611 extra fast with the Shimano Vanford 3000 and 8-pound Sunline Assassin fluorocarbon for super light worms. Those are my favorite rod and reel pairings. Feel free to use something similar in your favorite brand. Prime spots for crawling. Mid-depth rock transitions or gravel flats in 10 to 25 feet. Deep grass edges or scattered timber on humps. Channel edges with chunk rock. South-facing rocks during peak warmth, like I have mentioned in one of my previous videos. The crawl technique that's crushing. Cast to the spot, let it sink on slack, and count to depth. Drag 4 to 6 inches, feel the bottom, and pause 20 to 60 seconds. And repeat. Bites come on the pause or when it hangs slightly. Reel down slow and swing easy. In warmer pockets, think 42 plus degrees. Shorten pauses to 15 or 30 seconds. Colder equals longer. And count out loud to keep yourself honest. One time out, I was on a gravel to rock transition at 18 feet. Normal hops got too shorts. I switched to a snail-pace drag on a half-ounce football jig with the Expride Curado, and the next hour I got 13 keepers. Same spot, the ultra-slow enticed them to commit. And bank anglers, slow motion crawling is perfect for you. Long cast and patience play to your strengths. On dams or steep riprap, use the same half-ounce football jig on a 7'2" medium heavy with Curado and 12-pound Sunline Sniper or a similar setup in your favorite brand. Cast parallel down the rocks into deeper water. Let it sink to the bottom, then drag inches and pause long. Think 30 to 90 seconds. I've seen bank guys on public lakes in February turn mornings of nothing into limits just by crawling slow along the break. The enticement draws them up. Your February slow motion crawl cheat sheet. Speed, snail pace, 4 to 6 inches per move. It doesn't take a ton of rod movement to make it move that little. Baits, a half-ounce football jig plus a small crawl trailer, finesse worm on tungsten weight. Your setup, a 7 foot to 7'2" medium heavy, and 12-pound Sunline Sniper fluorocarbon for feel. Pause length, 20 to 60 seconds, longer in cold water. Spots, rock transitions, grass edges if there's any remaining grass, channels in 10 to 25 feet. Here's your bonus. Add garlic scented trailers. They hold longer on the pause. Crawl slow, catch big, and there you have it. Emphasize the slow motion, find the bottom, and let the crawl do the enticing. Next early February day, rig the jig on the medium heavy, drag slower than slow, and pause like your life depends on it. When that 7-4 thumps on the way, you'll know the snail pace paid off. Drop a like if you're crawling snail slow this week. Comment the slowest retrieve that ever got bit for you, and subscribe so we keep these February transitions coming. I appreciate you. Stay warm, crawl slow, tight lines, and I'll catch you on the next one.